Hi, this is Gather Vines, okay? It's the word gather. And then there's a bunch of like leafy stuff going on with this. We're going to use a simple shape, just a rectangular simple shape tonight. No biggie. And we're going to make some cute Thanksgiving decor for maybe your table, your centerpiece, whatever, okay? I did get a special request to use Cadet as a background with gold or copper. I did a project last year for Thanksgiving that my mom loved the color. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to just paint the background really fast with Cadet. Y'all, I love this color. It's so great. And I think a lot of people don't think of Cadet or like a blue for fall, and normally neither do I, but last year one of my friends who is an amazing, she's like an interior decorator, I swear. She's got the eye. I do not have the eye. I don't know what looks good. Rarely can I come up with things and I'm like, oh, that's going to look awesome. Well, sometimes I can, but she did blue with gold and it was just incredible. So, of course, I copied her. And it was very popular, so let's give it a go. Hi, Karen and Joni. Thank you for sprinkling, Joni. I appreciate that. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Sandra. Hey, Laura. How are y'all? All right, so I do want to paint the edges of this thing too, okay? And let me just try and not make a huge mess because Cadet, I swear, I get it everywhere. Just like candy apple. Every time I use it, it's all over me. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Jan. How are ya? All right, so I want to make sure I dry this really well, and then I want to go around, hit the edges real quick, and let me see. I kind of want to recreate this project. Hi, Mariana. That I did last year. Semi-recreate it, not completely. So, y'all, I've been doing Golo. Okay, I went grocery shopping today. I spent an ungodly amount of money on food for dinners for the next couple of weeks. Seriously, so much money I spent at the grocery store, but hopefully I'll be able to make dinners every night and it'll be great. Tonight we have these awesome steaks. They were so good. Seriously, like better than any restaurant steak I've had in a very long time. They were like super, like they just melted in your mouth. Hardly even had to chew them. Not tough at all or anything. It was wonderful. So I'm hoping that that will help me get some weight loss going on here. And maybe Chris too. He'll probably lose weight twice as fast as I will. Because boys, am I right? I mean, I swear. He can just think about dieting and he's losing weight. But it'll be good for both of us. And he's down to pretty much eat anything. So I don't have to make him special meals or anything like that. So that's awesome. I do know, you know, I've dated guys in the past that had different food things that they just wouldn't even try, which is so annoying. Hi, Peg. Chris is not that way, so he'll eat pretty much anything at all, which I love. So he ate a salad with me tonight with the steak and a potato. It was such a good dinner, y'all. Hi, Sari. Hi, Ophelia. How are you, love? All right. So I just want to get the edges dry. I'm going to get this all over me if I don't. So, you know, I don't know what it is about the blue and the red. It's just, it goes everywhere. It's horrible. I don't know what it is about it either because it's no different than any other paste color. But here we are. Okay, I'm going to wax this entire surface. Okay, I may not put a design on the entire thing, but I want to wax it in case I do, okay? Because this design will cover up quite a bit of space. And I don't know exactly where it's going to go yet. But I do know that this is going to go in the middle. Okay, we're going to put gather right in the center. Yeah, I don't know about the captions on the live video. I know it's on the replay. Sorry. Hi, Joanne. Happy Friday to you, darling. Hi, Brownie. All right, so I am going to fuzz this. I need to use the other side. So this side, the light side of your fuzzing cloth, is microfiber. It is not going to be great for fuzzing. Look at that. I just stuck this together, okay? So I'm going to show you real quick how to unstick it. So I'm just going to spray it with a little bit of water right over here. And that will help me just peel it right apart, okay? And now I need to dry it, of course, because I've messed up, okay? Hi, Donna. I'm doing great. How are you, love? Thanks for joining me. All right, now I want to make sure that I dry this really well, so I'm going to just dry it while I fuzz it. But if you get your transfer stuck to itself, do not worry, okay? I am putting this on the microfiber side to dry off the sticky side. Make sure it's not wet before I stick it down. But I am going to fuzz it really quick. All right, here we go. So I also want to be sure that, because we're going to use a stand, okay, this is a simple shape base, okay, I want to make sure that my design is not going to be covered up, okay, whenever I put it in the base. Now, I don't have to put it that high, but it will cover up a little bit of space on there. So I just want to be sure. I always test it on these surfaces and on the board and base, okay, very important to do that before you get started, because many times, especially with the board and base, I will put my design on there and then I put it on the base and the base is covering the part of the design. So just do that real quick. You can easily move your transfer around if you need to, okay? Now, I'm using gold, shimmer gold, which I love this paste. There have been some issues, okay, if you get shimmer gold, some of the jars, you have to, whenever you receive it, you need to open it, okay, because something going on with the way that they're mixing the gold is causing some of them to expand. And I've had this jar for a while, but I've had several paste packets that expanded whenever I received them, and so I just put them all in here. I got into this tonight and it had expanded and leaked into my drawer, so I had to open it and clean that up before I started. Look how pretty that is with the blue background, y'all. Seriously, I never would have thought of this if it weren't for my friend. Thank God for her, because she makes the most beautiful stuff. All right, so I do want to dry this because we're going to use the leaves all around this to add a little bit to it so it's not so plain. But literally, you could just stick with this and be good with it, okay? Oh, it is easy, Donna. Just a little bit of practice goes a long, long way. And I'm telling you, if I can do it, you can do it, okay? Seriously, it is the easiest. Kids can do this. I am going to spray that with water, my transfer that I just used, because that shimmer paste, if it dries, it's going to be difficult. Hi, Michelle. How are you? It'll be difficult for me to clean it. Not impossible, but I'll just have to scrub it more. And I don't want to do that, okay? The least amount of scrubbing possible is the best. So I am going to fuzz my leaves, okay? And I also want to make sure it's completely dry. So let me just get this edge part a little bit drier. Hi, Deborah. See, just a little bit of practice goes a long way. And really, I definitely recommend that you start off with the chalkboard surface, okay? If you're going to use wood, that's fine. But make sure that you're using a smoother wood. And if you mess up, you can always sand it down, okay? But a chalkboard will help you so much, because if you mess it up, you can just clean it off and go again, okay? So don't give up on yourself. You've got this. I know you do. I am nothing yet, unfortunately, Deborah. Hi, Stephanie. You can do this, okay? You guys are so crafty and so smart with all of the different stuff that y'all make, I mean, this is nothing compared to most of the stuff that you guys are out there making, okay? All right. Just gonna spread that, pull it right up, and we're gonna add a little bit more, okay? Look how pretty that is. Now I wanna come over here, and again, the shimmer paste does take just a little bit longer to dry. No, I haven't heard anything on that showing. I'm gonna call my realtor tomorrow, or I'll probably text her tonight and see what she thinks, if she's heard anything else from them. You know, I am getting a little bit antsy, and I'm ready. So, I know, I love this blue too. Cadet, you cannot go wrong with it. And I would have never thought about blue for fall designs, but here we are, and I just absolutely love it. There we go. That looks amazing. So just think about this for like your table decor for Thanksgiving, and honestly, even after that, okay? Please pray for me. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really need it. Seriously, all the help I can get. I need it. And Michelle, just imagine this blue with all of your Hanukkah stuff. Oh my gosh. So pretty. So we're going to be doing some Hanukkah here very soon. I have a couple of projects planned, so stay tuned for that. And Mom, I hope you notice, I took your special request to heart. And all right, so I'm gonna just add a few more little leaves around here, and I don't want to cover this up completely, but I'm gonna kind of stack it like a floral arrangement, and hopefully this is gonna look good. We're gonna find out. I don't know, we'll see. Oof. Okay, so that was probably not the best idea, but I have a solution in mind. So let me find, I don't know where my little favorite little paintbrush is, but here it is. Okay, so I have this like little bitty paintbrush, all right, that I'm gonna get, and I'm just gonna try filling in these leaves. Because I layered it, I shouldn't have done that with the same color, okay? I recognize that now. But what's done is done. So I'm going to dry that a little bit, and then I'll redo it. Paint over it a little bit more. Okay. So some of the shimmers don't paint as well as the other ones, okay? Like that Shimmer Moonlight really looks amazing when you paint with it. This one kind of spreads a little bit more, makes it a little more opaque. But I think if we layer it and kind of dab it, instead of painting it like a typical paint, we can get better coverage. Okay, so there's my fix, okay? So I just filled in those leaves. I think that's okay. I'm not gonna do that again, okay? I shouldn't have done it in the first place, but I thought, you know, let me try this. So this one over here. And then I have one more little stem. And I think I'm going to come right in here with. Or, you know what, I'm going to go right there with it. All right, so comment the word gather to get the supplies to make this project, okay? This one's super inexpensive and easy, okay? Hi, Tammy, how are ya? Thank you, Michelle. I'm glad you like this. Let's see if this lid's gonna go back on here now. Yeah, okay, good. So if you do buy some, any gold paste anytime soon, just open that jar and take off the top to release the pressure. Okay, look how pretty that is. Now, I do want to see if I can go around this side with a little bit of twine. Just a little. So I'm going to dry it really well over here. And of course, I still have not gone out there and looked for my glue gun. So we're going to use super glue again. Seems to be working okay for me at the moment. Doesn't mean I don't need to go out there and dig through those boxes. I will be doing that tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome, Deborah. Amazing. I love it. Okay, so, well, I hope you have a wonderful time. That sounds really fun. Okay, so I do want to make sure that I know about where, okay. I'm going to kind of measure it a little bit. Maybe I should start a little further in so that I have room to move it out. I don't want to cover up my leaves though, that's my point. So just gonna let this hang out here for a minute so that it can dry a little bit. And then whenever I go to pull it, it's not gonna just pull on itself, okay? So get that dry. I'm doing great, Tammy. Thank you for joining me. I'm so happy you're here. I hope you have a great time, Deborah. That sounds really fun. Okay. All right, I'm trying to not pull it super hard, but I'm just gonna wrap it a few times around the side. That looks really pretty. Okay, and that's it. So this is just twine, I think, from, I'm pretty sure I got this one from Hobby Lobby, but I buy small, thin twine like this all the time from from Dollar Tree, and that's really the way to go, y'all. Getting it for $1.25, you really just can't beat that. Now, for my thicker twine, I always get it at Hobby Lobby. Okay, for that, the one that I use to hang door hangers, always Hobby Lobby. I try to get it when it's on sale. And I've only bought like one roll, and that's lasted me quite a while. I still have tons on the roll that I have, so it's pretty inexpensive. Okay. Now, I do want to dry this just a little so it's not just wet super glue. One thing I don't like about these super glue things is that they leak. If you leave it open, whenever you first use it, it gets that pressure in there and then it just keeps on pushing. Well, I'm sure she is. That sounds amazing. All right, so that is my little twine on the edge. And with my little base, and you can paint these bases, you can put designs on them if you want to, but I think that's awesome. Thanksgiving table decor, seriously, so pretty. You can make little name tags, like look at this. So you could take our little tags and make name tags. In fact, you know what? Let's make one really quick, okay? So, super simple. With the same color scheme, okay? So we'll just stick with that. And they actually come, the tags come in a pack of 6, okay? So whether you have 6 or not, you don't have to use all of them, obviously, or you can buy a couple packs of them, however many people you're gonna have. But they come with the twine too, which is great news, because then you have it all there. Yes, you absolutely can, Laura. If you send me a message, I can get you an invoice over so that we can get you some basics. So now, I don't have, so there are fonts, okay? So you can use our fonts with as a transfer, or you can use our chalk markers, okay? Now I have a gold one here, and we're gonna give this a try, okay? Now I'm no calligrapher, okay? So just keep that in mind, and I just literally came up with this project right now. So let's try, hi Lori, to see if we can get some coordinated decor going on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the edges just like I did a minute ago. And the fun thing about this is that your people could even take these home, or you can use them for next year too, however you wanna do that. I know my kids would be taking these home. My sister and my daughter would both be like, okay, these are mine now. This has my name on it, obviously. And they would leave with them and I'd have to remake them next year. Or then they'd be like, okay, you're going to make me something with my name on it every year, and then that becomes a whole tradition. Maybe you do it the night of Thanksgiving or the daytime, maybe the morning. I know we're all busy on Thanksgiving morning, maybe the night before. Okay. You can call me Gather to get all the stuff to make this sign. Okay, and then if you want to add some tags on there, you can do that too, and a marker. Alright, so now all you're going to do, this is just like a paint pen, you're just going to push the pen down, okay, till you get paint, okay? Now, let's see if I can write pretty without making a mess. And seriously, easy, easy. And then, oops. Make sure you dry it. But, I mean, seriously, now, I could have better handwriting probably someday. You probably have better handwriting than I do. Maybe you married a guy with better handwriting, whatever. Find that person. I'm going to make the eye into a little heart. And then, let's do the same thing. So, I am going to cover up this little hole here. So, let me see how far over it goes. But I think I'm going to try and cover up that hole with the little bow. Okay, but you could definitely just put the jute right through the hole and make it like an actual tag that hangs off of something. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate the stars. Okay, and then just going to go around a couple of times. Okay. And then snip that off of there. But this would be a fun little craft to have the grandkids help you with, or the kids help you with. And they don't have to be perfect, but making memories is what counts, right? So you think about it like that. And I know you guys were just telling me I make it look easy, but seriously, this stuff is easy to do. And you can do it too, okay? And then I'm just going to hopefully glue that right there. Okay, there's my little name tag. And then, let me see if I can hold two things at once. Hopefully I can handle this. Okay, what do y'all think? So now I can have my name tags for all of my guests that are gonna be at Thanksgiving with me and my matching centerpiece. So anyways, comment the word gather, okay, to get all the stuff to make this. Thank you so much. I'm glad you'll like it. And oops, I just knocked it over. Thank you. And I will see you tomorrow night, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you. And we'll talk soon, okay? Good night.